Hey everybody, Robert Russell here, insurancepricedright.com. Today is video 3 of 100 insurance sales ideas. And today I'm going to talk about having a telemarketer to help you make phone calls. Now, this is a touchy situation because in many states, most states, in order to have a telemarketer make phone calls, that person has to be licensed to solicit insurance. Now, the only way to get around that is to, from what I understand, because I'm not sure what the state's rules are because I don't have a telemarketer, is to get your telemarketer to do a survey. Then I believe it becomes legal to have a telemarketer to do your phone calls. Check your state, see what the rules are, but from what I understand, you cannot have any telemarketer to make phone calls for you if they are not licensed to sell insurance. So let's just assume that you have a person who is tired of working in the insurance business, but is good on the phone, wants to work from home, and the person wants to be a telemarketer from home. I think doing it this way is a great idea. Then what you've got is you've got to provide a list of people for the telemarketer to call, give them an idea of what to say. I would recommend that you don't give them a written script, because what happens is that the other person doesn't know what their response is supposed to be. And if that other person, the prospect, goes off script, then the telemarketer is going to be clueless on what to say because they weren't told what to say on their end. It's better to know pretty much roughly what needs to happen, what the process should be. What I tell people to do is to make a list of questions to ask for the telemarketer, gather that information, run the quote, send it off to the agent, the person in charge, and let them take care of the quotes on your behalf. Let the agent take care of the quotes. When I back in when I had an office in Louisiana, I had a licensed person who called for health insurance, and we paid her straight commission, and it worked out to be really, really good for our office. So I don't think it's a bad idea to have a telemarketer. What I think would be the best idea, instead of having one full-time telemarketer, get two part-timers. That way, if one of the part-timers quits, you still got a backup plan. The other thing is that to have a full-time telemarketer, they could experience burnout a lot faster than two part-timers. And then that way you're safer if you're depending on your telemarketer to provide leads, appointments, appointment setting, whatever it is. Now, what I have told people that I will do is, if you want me to come in, which I do this all the time, I go to agencies, I speak at insurance offices. In fact, the last one that I spoke at was a 300 room where I showed insurance agents exactly what to have their people say on the phone. I went through the entire process of selling insurance over the phone, and in fact had their telemarketers come in the afternoon so that I could train them on what to say. Now, here's an idea for you. If you were wondering how to get your business up to a point where you're doing 15 apps per day per person, then what I would recommend is that you have me come to your location, and I will do an all-day training session with you and your office on how to make this happen. I recently, well, not recently, about 6 months ago, I had an all-state agency that wanted me to do some training, and there was 6 people in this agency. Each person told me what their role was. And after talking to them, I realized that the agency owner had the wrong personality types doing the wrong thing. So I changed up everybody. The person that was doing life insurance now does commercial insurance. The person that was doing commercial now does life insurance. I had a person doing X dating. For those of you that don't know what that is, that's where you call people to find out when their homeowner's insurance renews or when their car insurance renews, and you gather that information. You've got to make sure when you're calling people that you have the right person calling with the right personality to handle that call. Very important. So going back to the training, if you want me to come out, it's not free. There's a set fee that I charge to spend all day, and then you would cover plane fare, hotel, and food for that day that I'm there. So if you want to find out more about hiring a in-house telemarketer at your office or a remote telemarketer to do remote work, give me a call, 972-679-9029. Y'all have a great day. Visit my website, insurancepricedright.com. Also, be sure and subscribe to my videos. I think it's right here. Hit subscribe and hit notifications, because I'm going to have over 100 sales ideas that I'm going to be posting throughout some time. I'm not sure how often I'm going to do them, but that's the plan. So get on the videos. There's going to be 100 sales ideas of stuff that I have gathered over the last 35 years that I think will help you, regardless of whether you sell life insurance, health insurance, Medicare supplements, P&C, commercial. I don't care what it is. These sales ideas will help you. So y'all have a great day. If you got any questions, call me, 972-679-9029. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now.